Canadian Zetchukwu has pulled out of his matchup against Martin Buday, and in steps current LFA light heavyweight champion Satybaldiev. So I thought I'd quickly put out a quick video for you guys here, or at least a quick audio recording breaking down this fight and giving you guys my prediction. Obviously starting off on the Buday side, coming off that victory over Andrei Arlovsky. The issue that I've had with him over his last couple of fights now is his lack of urgency really seems to be hindering his performances and making it look more dominant than it should. He is a guy that I've seen in the past do a great job in terms of wearing opponents down in the clinch, keeping that forward pressure and just a constant forward movement, which often breaks guys down and allows them to cruise later on in matchups. But I'm not sure what happened to him in the last few fights here. You know, even though he got that win over Arlovsky, it was a very bad fight. You know, neither guy did enough to really warrant that victory there. And I was very let down by Buday's performance there. So it's tough to really trust him at this stage, especially against a guy like Satybaldiev, who is very aggressive, will always move forward, throwing big strikes, and then eventually looking to get fights into the grappling realm. Now, the issue with Satybaldiev is that he utilizes that aggressiveness to a almost reckless abandon level. And what I mean by that is he often throws big punches, often finding himself off balance, easily countered with his grappling. Going for submissions when he hasn't even established positions often causes him to give up that position and even lose the submission position. And then on his back, when he's the one getting taken down, or if he gets reversed, he often doesn't give too good of an account of himself off of his back. And you often see he usually has to wait until the round is done for him to eventually get back to his feet. So not a good look for him off of his back, coming in on short notice, a month after he took a little bit of damage in his last LFA title defense. Size-wise, he's pretty much the same here as Buday, but you got to imagine the strength is going to be in favor of Buday. And if Buday comes out there, a little bit more aggressive than we've seen him as of late, it could cause Satybaldiev some issues here. I really don't want much to do with it, considering the technical flaws in Satybaldiev's game. Also, all the circumstances coming into this matchup with the short notice. And then Buday, we don't know which version we're going to get of him here. But in terms of a straight up prediction, I'm going to go Buday. I'm going to go, let me just quickly see here. I don't think they released the total yet. Actually, they do. The over 2.5 is at -115. So maybe that's what I would consider. But in terms of a straight up prediction here, and obviously probably not betting it either, I'm going to go Buday. I'm going to go Buday by decision. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how Satybaldiev's UFC career will go, considering his raw skill set, but his over-aggressiveness at times as well. That could help him break some fighters. But here against Buday, I'm going to go with the UFC vet, and I'm going to go Buday and Buday by decision.